Good morning. So today we're going to discuss to the quarter 1, module 6 of your general mathematics, which talks on solving rational equations and inequalities. So in this video, it only covers solving rational equations, and then the next video will be on solving rational inequalities. So let's start. So what you need to know. This module was designed and written for learners to determine a method and set of steps for solving rational equations and inequalities. Learners like you can also explore and develop new methods that you have synthesized and apply these techniques for performing operations with rational expressions. In this module, you will be able to explain the appropriate methods in solving rational equations and inequalities you used. You will be able to check and explain extraneous roots. So for our learning outcomes, after going through this module, you are expected to, first one, apply appropriate methods in solving rational equations and inequalities. Solve rational equations and inequalities using algebraic techniques for simplifying and manipulating of expressions. And the last one is to determine whether the solutions found are acceptable for the problem by checking the solutions. So let's have lesson 1, solving rational equations. Yung lesson 2 natin, solving rational inequalities. So for this video, yung solving rational equations muna ang i-discuss natin. So in this lesson, you shall explore more about solving rational equations and inequalities by carefully studying the step-by-step methods of solutions. You will first start from the easiest procedures in solving this type of equation, and as you progress, you will learn more techniques and concepts that will help you solve more complex procedures related to this topic. Exercises will range from the simplest problems to the most complex. At this point, students like you have already solved a variety of equations, including linear and quadratic equations from the previous grade level. Rational equations and inequalities follow the sequence of solving problems by combining the concepts used in solving both linear and quadratic equations. Students will be assessed using both formative and summative assessments along the way to best evaluate your progress. So, before we start, let's have a review. How do you solve algebraic expressions? What are the different properties you need to apply to solve problems involving rational equations and inequalities? So for you to begin, you need to recall some properties and processes to simplify rational expressions by answering the following problems on the next slide. Write your answer inside the box provided. So, bago tayo mag-solve ng mga rational equations, kailangan muna natin ng review. Mag-review muna tayo ng mga properties na ginagamit sa pag-solve ng rational equations. So, let's have four problems to be reviewed. So, yung first one natin, simplify the rational expression. Yun. Going to simplify this rational expression, x minus 2 over x squared minus 4. Second one, the quantity 3x plus 1 divided by x squared minus 1 multiplied to the quantity x plus 1 divided by 3x squared plus 1. The third one, 5x minus 1 divided by x minus 8 plus 3x plus 4 divided by x minus 8. And then for the last one, 6 divided by x squared minus 4 minus 2 divided by x squared minus 5x plus 6. So, i-review natin yan. So, yung first one natin, simplifying the rational expression. So, ito yung number 1 na i-review natin. X minus 2 divided by x squared minus 4. So, we have here steps in simplifying this rational expression. So, first one, kailangan nating i-factor yung denominator ng rational expression na to. So, yung denominator natin is x squared minus 4. Okay? So, x squared minus 4. Itong x squared minus 4, this is a difference of two squares. Ito ay special product. Yan yung tinatawag nating special product. Itong x squared minus 4 is a difference of two squares. Bakit natin siya tinawag na difference of two squares? Kasi yung first term natin na x squared is a perfect square. Yung second term natin na 4 is also a perfect square. At yung middle symbol or yung middle operation natin ay minus or subtraction. Kaya siya difference of two squares. Now, laging tatandaan na kapag yung expression ay difference of two squares, ang factors niyan ay dalawang binomial factors. Ang factors niyan ay sum and difference of two terms. So, ulitin ko, meron tayong dalawang factors, isang binomial, isang binomial. At yung middle operation ay plus and minus. So, paano natin kunin yung mga terms na nandito sa binomial factor? Una, kunin natin yung square root ng first term. So, yung first term natin na ito, x squared. So, square root of x squared, that's x. So, yun yung mga first terms. Lalagay natin dyan, x and x. Ngayon naman, kunin ulit natin yung square root ng second term na 4. The square root of 4 is positive 2. So, ilalagay natin dito. So, therefore, the factors of x squared minus 4 are the quantity x plus 2 and the quantity x minus 2. Ito po ngayon yun, yung na-factor na denominator natin, x minus 2 and x plus 2. So again, always remember na kapag meron tayong difference of two squares, gaya nito, ang gagawin lang natin ay, ang factors nito ay sum and difference of two terms. Next, we have to cancel the common factor. So, titignan natin yung mga common factors. Yung numerator natin, merong x minus 2. Yung denominator natin, meron ding x minus 2. So, we have to cancel x minus 2 na nasa numerator at nasa denominator. Always remember na kapag nag-cancel tayo, that does not mean na that's 0. Porque na-cancel is 0. No. Laging tatandaan that a fraction with the same numerator and denominator is equal to 1. So, just like in this case, x minus 2, para siyang x minus 2 divided by x minus 2 is equal to 1. So, meron pa rin matitira dyan sa numerator na 1. So, write the simplified rational expression. Yun. Meron tayong 1 na denominator, a numerator, kasi x minus 2 divided by x minus 2, although it's cancelled, is equal to 1. So, 1 over yung natira dito sa denominator na x plus 2. So, ang simplified rational expression natin ay 1 over x plus 2. Next. Next, to multiply rational expressions, you can do the following steps. So ito yung number 2 kanina na rational expression natin. So we have to multiply these rational expressions. So step number 1 natin, factor out all possible factors. Yun. So yung first muna, yung first rational expression muna natin, 3x plus 1. Itong denominator natin, x squared minus 1, is again a special product. Ito ay isang difference of two squares. Kasi yung x squared ay perfect square, yung 1 ay perfect square, at ang middle operation natin ay subtraction. Kaya siya difference of two squares. So gaya ng naunang example natin kanina, ang factor ng difference of two squares ay sum and difference of two terms. So plus and minus yung nasa middle operation natin, at yung mga terms kukunin lang natin dito. Ang square root ng x square ay x, kaya meron tayong x dito at dito. At ang square root ng 1 ay 1. So meron tayong 1 and 1. Okay? So multiplication yan. So ito namang second fraction, x plus 1 divided by 3x squared plus x. So itong 3x squared plus x, hindi siya difference of two squares kasi hindi naman perfect square to. Hindi rin naman perfect square yung x. Pero dito sa dalawang terms na to, meron siyang common factor. Ang common factor niya ay x. Kasi meron tayong x dito, meron din naman tayong x dyan. Kasi kung i-factor out natin yung x square, magiging x times x. So ngayon, ilalabas natin yung x, kaya meron tayong x na nandito. Pinactor out lang natin yung x. So, ang gagawin natin dito, di-divide natin yung common monomial factor dito sa dalawang terms para makuha yung binomial factor. So, para siyang ganito, 3x squared divided by x, 3x squared divided by x, ang makukuha ay itong 3x. Next, x divided by x, kaya tayo merong 1 dyan. Okay? So kapag multiply ulit natin, x times 3x, makukuha yung 3x squared. X times 1, makukuha yung x na nandun. Okay. Na-factor na natin yung mga possible factors ng denominator natin. Ang susunod na gagawin is to multiply the numerators and denominators. So parang ganun din, kapag nag-multiply tayo ng fractions, we multiply numerator to numerator and denominators to denominator. Okay? So 3x plus 1 times x plus 1. Kaya meron tayong 3x plus 1, x plus 1. Next, dito naman sa denominator natin, quantity x plus 1 times quantity x minus 1 times x times 3x plus 1. So, pinagsasama lang natin, pinag-multiply natin yung mga denominators. Third step is to cancel out all common factors. So, yung factors na nandun sa numerator at denominator, ika-cancel natin. So yung 3x, meron sa numerator at nag-exist din sa denominator. So ika-cancel natin yun. Okay? Wait lang. Okay? So itong 3x, meron siya dyan. So i-cancel natin. Cancel. Itong x plus 1, meron din siya dito. Dito pala kasi yun. Yun. 3x plus 1, kakancel natin. Itong x plus 1, meron din siya dyan sa numerator. meron siya dyan sa numerator at meron din sa denominator. So, cancel out yung mga yan. So, write the simplified rational expression. Anong natira sa numerator? Na-cancel yung mga factors sa numerator. So, ibig sabihin, ang natira sa numerator ay 1. Kaya meron tayong 1 sa numerator. Anong natira sa denominator? X and x minus 1. Kaya ang natira sa denominator ay x times the quantity x minus 1. So the simplified rational expression is 1 over the quantity x times quantity x minus 1. For our third example, to add and subtract rational expressions with like denominators, you can do the following steps. Okay, so yung example natin ay like denominators. Ibig sabihin, parehas sila ng denominators. Ang denominators natin dito ay x minus 8, x minus 8. So the same is true with adding or subtracting fractions with with the same denominators, just copy the common denominator and perform the operation in the numerator. So step number 1, combine the numerators of both expressions and keeping the common denominator. Yun. So kinopya natin yung x minus 8 since parehas ng denominator yung dalawang fraction. And then, ipo-perform natin itong operation which is addition. So, 5x minus 1, yung numerator natin on the first fraction, plus, kasi plus yung operation na nandito, 3x plus 4. Next is to combine like terms in the numerator. Itong 5x is a term similar to 3x. Yung negative 1 and 4 are similar terms. So, yun yung mga pagko-combine natin. So, 5x plus 3x, pinagsama natin, plus 4 minus 1 over the common denominator. And the last step is to write the simplified rational expression. 5x plus 3x, 5x plus 3x is 8x. 4 minus 1 is 3 over x minus 8. So this will be our simplified rational expression. And for the fourth item to be reviewed is adding or subtracting rational expressions with unlike denominators. So yung example natin is 6 divided by x minus 4 minus 2 over x squared minus 5x plus 6. So, ang una natin gagawin ay ipafactor natin yung denominator ng bawat fraction para makuha natin yung LCD. Kapag hindi parehas yung denominator ng fractions na pinagkukombine natin, ang una natin gagawin ay hanapin yung kanilang least common denominator or LCD. Okay? So, denominator ng first fraction natin is x squared minus 4. Yung x squared minus 4 is again an example of difference of two squares. Since yung x squared ay perfect square, yung 4 is also a perfect square and their middle operation is subtraction. So ang factors niyan ay two binomial factors wherein ang middle operation ay plus and minus. Kunin yung square root ng x squared, that's x, and then the square root of 4 is 2. Kaya meron tayong quantity x plus 2 and quantity x minus 2. Ito yung factored form ng x squared minus 4. Yung denominator naman ng second fraction natin, x squared minus 5x plus 6. This one is not an example of a difference of two squares kasi this is a trinomial. Mayroon siyang tatlong terms. 1, 2, 3. Although it's not a difference of two squares, we can also factor it out. So, ang i-consider natin dito ay yung last term, yung constant term na nandito, 6. So ngayon, para makuha natin yung factors, so lagyan natin muna. Ayan. Okay. So ito. Dito tayo. Okay, ang i-consider natin dito ay itong last term muna, itong 6. So ngayon mag-iisip tayo ng factors ng 6 na kapag pinag-multiply natin, makukuha ay positive 6. Pero kapag pinag-add natin, ang makukuha ay yung coefficient ng middle term which is negative 5. So ano yung mga factors ng 6? For example, 3 times 2. 3 times 2 is 6, but 3 plus 2 is not negative 5. Negative 3 and negative 2. Negative 3 times negative 2 is positive 6. Negative 3 plus negative 2 is negative 5. So, ibig sabihin, yun yung mga factors na hinahanap natin. Negative 3 and negative 2. So, yung first term natin dito, square, kunin lang natin yung square root nito. X square is x and another x. So, ang factors ng trinomial na to ay x minus 3 and x minus 2. Okay, kaya meron tayong x minus 2, x minus 3 na factors dito sa denominator ng second fraction or second rational expression natin. Second is to find the least common denominator. Sa pagkuha ng least common denominator, kinukuha natin yung mga distinct factors. For instance, meron tayong dalawang factors na dalawang beses na nag-exist, isang beses lang natin siyang kukunin. Okay? So meron tayong factors na x plus 2, x minus 2, x minus 2, x minus 3. Yung x plus 1, isang beses lang siya nag-exist, so kunin natin yan. X plus 2. X minus 2, x minus 2. So it exists twice. So hindi natin siya dalawang beses na kukunin, kundi isang beses lang. So x minus 2. And then the last factor, x minus 3. So wala naman siyang kaparehas, so kunin lang din natin. So ang LCD natin ay quantity x plus 2, x minus 2, quantity x minus 3. Third step is to multiply each expression by the LCD. So, itong buong LCD na to, imumultiply natin dito sa buong expression na to, sa dalawang expression na to. So, ganito yun. So, ito yung original na rational expressions natin. 6 over quantity x plus 2, quantity x minus 2, minus 2 over the quantity x minus 2 times the quantity x minus 3, imumultiply natin itong LCD sa bawat expression na nandito. So, let us simplify the expression. Cancel all the common factors and write the simplified expression. Okay? So, apply natin yung distributive property. So, itong buong LCD natin, imumultiply doon sa numerator ng first rational expression. So the LCD times 6 is 6 times quantity x plus 2, quantity x minus 2, quantity x minus 3 over x plus 2, x minus 2. Minus, yung LCD natin ulit, i-multiply naman natin dito sa numerator ng second rational expression. So this will be 2 times quantity x plus 2, quantity x minus 2, quantity x minus 3 over the denominator. So i-cancel natin yung mga common factors, yung mga factors na nag-exist sa numerator at denominator. So that is, so yung x plus 2 at yung x plus 2, cancel natin. Meron din tayong x minus 2 and x minus 2. Cancel yung x minus 2 and x minus 2 na nasa pangalawang fraction and also x minus 3. So ang natira na lang dito sa first rational expression ay 6 times x minus 3. Ito yun, 6 times quantity x minus 3. minus, kasi minus itong operation natin dito. Dito naman sa second rational expression, ang natira na lang ay 2 times the quantity x plus 2. So ito ngayon yung simplified expression natin. So i-simplify pa natin. Okay? So sabi dito sa step number 5, let the simplified expression as the numerator and the LCD as the denominator of the new fraction. Discuss muna natin kung bakit naging 6x minus 18 minus 2x minus 4 ito. I need my pen. Okay? So that's equal to, simplify natin itong nandito. Bracket 6 times quantity x minus 3 bracket. So lagyan muna natin siya ng parentheses. So distributive property tayo, 6 times x is 6x. Hirap magsulat. 6x to 6x. 6 times negative 3, that's negative 18. Negative 18. Minus, simplify naman natin itong nandito sa isa. So 2 times x is 2x. 2x yan. 2 times 2 is positive 2. Okay? O ngayon, so this is quantity 6x minus 18 minus quantity 2x plus 2. So itong 6x minus 18, ito na po siya, 6x minus 18. Okay? Bakit ito naging negative 2x? Kasi negative po yung operation natin dito. Remember na kapag nagsusubtract tayo, magpapalit tayo ng sign ng subtract natin. So from positive 2x, magiging negative 2x yan. From, mali tayo kanina, 2 times 2, sorry, 2 times 2 is 4. Dapat yun. Erase natin. Erase. 4 po ito, 4. This is 4. Okay. Sorry. Next, itong positive 4, syempre, papalitan natin ng sign, magiging negative 4. Kaya ang numerator natin ay 6x minus 18 minus 2x minus 4 over the LCD. Final step is to combine like terms and reduce the rational expression if you can. In this case, the rational expression can't be simplified. Okay, so combine tayo ng like terms dito sa numerator part. So dito, 6x, ang kaparehas niyang term ay negative 2x. So 6 minus 2x ay 4x. Pinagsama naman natin yung negative 18 at negative 4. So that's negative 22. So ang simplified rational expression natin ay 4x minus 22 divided by quantity x minus 2, quantity x plus 2, quantity x minus 3. So let's proceed now to our lesson, which is solving rational equations. Na-review na natin kung paano mag-factor, kung paano mag-simplify, kung paano kumuha ng LCD. So I think we are now ready in solving rational equations. So definition of rational equation, it's an equation containing at least one rational expression with a polynomial in the numerator and a denominator. It can be used to solve a variety of problems that involve rates, times, and work. Using rational expressions and equations, it can help us to answer questions about how to combine workers or machines to complete a job on schedule. Let us use the previous activity to discuss and deepen your knowledge and skills in solving rational equations. Okay, let's have our example number 1. Example number 1 is x minus 3 divided by x squared minus 25 plus 1 over x plus 5 is equal to 1 over the quantity x minus 5. So kung mapapansin nyo, meron tayong dalawang fractions na nandito sa left side of the equation. Merong isang fraction na nasa right side of the equation. So let's proceed with the steps. Step number 1, of course, is to find the least common denominator. So paano tayo kumuha ng least common denominator? Kunin muna natin yung mga denominator ng bawat fraction na nasa equation. Yung denominator ng first fraction natin ay x squared minus 25. So kung i-factor natin yan, since that's a difference of two squares, ang factors niya ay sum and difference of two terms. Kaya meron tayong quantity x plus 5, quantity x minus 5. Yung factor ay yung denominator ng second fraction ay x plus 5. Kaya meron tayong x plus 5 dyan. Yung factor ay yung denominator ng fraction na nandito sa right side ng equation ay x minus 5. So kukunin natin yung mga distinct factors na magiging LCD natin. So yung x plus 5, dalawang beses siyang nag-exist. X plus 5 and x plus 5. So kukunin lang natin minsan. Same is true with x minus 5, dalawang beses po yan na nag-exist. So minsan lang natin kunin. So therefore our LCD is quantity x plus 5, quantity x minus 5. Next, we're going to multiply both sides of the equation by the LCD. So ito po yung LCD natin, i-multiply natin dito sa buong equation. Third step is to apply the distributive property and then simplify. Okay? So, didistribute natin itong LCD natin dito sa bawat expression na nasa equation. So, x plus 5, x minus 5 times the numerator of the first fraction is quantity x plus 5, x minus 5, quantity x minus 3 divided by x squared minus 25. Next, i-multiply ulit natin itong LCD dito naman sa pangalawang fraction. So since 1 yan, so, quantity x plus 5, quantity x minus 5 times 1. So, ito po siya. 1 times quantity x plus 5, quantity x minus 5 divided by x plus 5 is equal to, multiply ulit natin itong LCD dito sa right side, dito sa fraction na nasa right side ng equation. So, quantity x plus 5, quantity x minus 5 times 1 is 1 times quantity x plus 5, quantity x minus 5 divided by quantity x minus 5. So, isi-simplify po siya natin ngayon. Okay? So, to simplify, meaning, ika-cancel natin yung mga common factors. So, dito muna tayo sa unang fraction. So, itong x plus 5, kailangan ko yung pen. Okay, so ika-cancel po natin yan. Cancel. Bakit po siya cancel? Kasi itong factors ng denominator ay x plus 5, di po ba? Ang factors ng x squared minus 25 ay x plus 5 and x minus 5. Wait lang. Okay, so kakancel natin yung x plus 5. Yung x minus 5 din, kakancel natin. So wala nang natira dito sa denominator. Ang matitira na lang ay x minus 3 na nasa numerator. Yan po siya. X plus 3. Next. So x plus 5 and x plus 5, kakancel din po natin. So ang matitira ay 1 times quantity x minus 5. Ito po yun. 1 times quantity x minus 5 Dito naman, minus 5 and x minus 5 ay na-cancel. So, ang matitira lang ay 1 times x plus 5. Ito po yun. Okay, simplify ngayon natin. Simplify lang natin. So, this is x minus 3 plus 1 times quantity x minus 5 is x minus 5 is equal to x plus 5. So, ngayon, pagsamahin natin yung mga variables, pagsamahin natin yung mga constant terms. Okay. So, meron tayong x dito at x din dito. So, yung x na nandito sa right side, lilipat natin, kaya meron tayong negative x dyan. Okay, so x plus x minus x. Ito namang negative 3 na nandito sa left side, lipat natin dun sa right side, kaya meron tayong positive 3 dyan. Itong negative 5 na nandito sa left side, lilipat sa right side, kaya magiging positive 5. So, x plus x minus x is equal to 3 plus 5 plus 5. So, simplifying further, we have x is equal to 13. So, find all possible values of x. X is equal to 13. Last step is to check each value by substituting into the original equation and reject any extraneous roots. Extraneous roots, yan yung mga roots or yung mga solutions na parang solution siya, pero kapag sinubstitute natin sa original equation, that will not satisfy the equation. So, kunin natin yung original equation natin. Ito. X minus 3 divided by x squared minus 25 plus 1 over x plus 5 is equal to 1 divided by quantity x minus 5. Okay, so isusubstitute lang natin yung value ng x which is 13. I-replace natin ng 13 yung mga x na nandito. So itong x, sinubstitute natin ng 13. Itong x na nandito, pinalitan ng 13. At itong x na nandito, pinalitan din natin ng 13. So simplify natin. 13 minus 3 is 13 minus 3 is 10. Kaya meron tayong 10 na nandyan. 13 squared is 169 minus 25 plus 1 over 13 plus 5 is 18 is equal to 1 over 13 minus 5 is 8. Next. 10 over 169 minus 25 is 144 plus 1 over 18 is equal to 18. Okay. So, ngayon, kinuha natin yung LCD ng tatlong to, 144, 18 at 8. So, ang LCD nila ay 144 at imumultiply natin yan sa bawat fraction na nandito. So, 144 times 10 divided by 144 plus 144 times 1 over 18 is equal to 144 times 1 over 8. Okay? So 144 times 10 is equal to 1,440 divided by 144. 144 times 1 is 144 over 18 is equal to 144 times 1 ulit is equal to 144 over 8. Simplifying that, we have 1,440 divided by 144 is equal to 10 plus 144 divided by 18 is 8 is equal to 144 divided by 8 is 18. Lastly, 10 plus 8 is equal to 18. 18 is equal to 18. Therefore, x is the solution in the rational equation.